Good morning. Welcome to the Beat Break Morning Show and the Beat Break Podcast. You're now rocking with the best. The architect, Sean Garvey, that's the name. Also got the homie DJ Rollem in the studio. What up, DJ Rollem?
Doing good. Very good.
Yeah, man, I see you with the fresh cut there, sir.
Oh, yeah.
It's not even your wedding day.
Big reason why.
It's a big reason.
So, right? Hey.
Yeah, man. You haven't had a haircut in a while, sir.
I know. It was that time, but it's a special time why I did it. That's why I look so fresh.
So fresh and so clean.
There you go.
Ain't nobody no past me. All right.
I'm so fresh, so clean. I don't care. I ain't saying it right. I don't care. Y'all can laugh at me. I don't care.
The only thing that matters is you got a fresh cut. That's all that matters, sir.
There you go.
Also, Starr Keels in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Starr looking good over there. How are you this morning?
I'm doing very well this morning. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we noticed something very different about you this morning.
What do you notice?
You do not have anything in your mouth this morning.
Ooh.
Well, I had something in my mouth prior to going live.
Oh yeah.
Prior.
Y'all came up, y'all got me too late. You know, you got to be earlier with it. You know, I'm ready. I'm always ready.
Oh.
So I'm full. I done had enough in my mouth this morning.
You had enough. You want some more?
Nah, I'm good.
She said she's full. She's like Atlanta traffic. She's like Atlanta traffic. I'm full. We full.
Full. Okay.
Tapped out.
Yeah. First it was the oatmeal previously, and then the pickle, or whatever she had in her mouth.
So but this morning I had some corn and potato soup. It's like a kind of
You're gonna make me sing that song. You're gonna make me sing that song.
All up too.
You did, huh?
Mm-hmm. It's good.
Collard greens, lettuce, potatoes, chicken, collard. How that song go?
I know you're talking about. I know I can't think of the rhythm, but I know you're talking about.
Yams, greens, potatoes, corn, cheese, chicken.
That's it. Yeah. Oh, but hey, at least you had something in your stomach, though. That's all that matters, right?
Yeah, you know, I gotta stay fed. You need that energy in the morning.
Yeah. That's all that matters.
Awesome.
Yeah,
man.
man.
What you got in your mouth? I saw you earlier sticking something in that mouth.
No, you did not, ma'am.
I did.
No, you did not. The only thing that's close to my mic, the only thing that's close to my mouth right now is this microphone. That's what you're seeing right now.
Okay, you weren't sticking nothing in your mouth earlier.
No, I will say this. I had a beer bottle in my hand a few moments ago.
Early morning.
Yes, I am drinking Heineken this morning.
Early morning view.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I need to start drinking more smoothies in the morning. That's what I need to do. Because I have this habit of drinking smoothies in the evening, but not in the morning. So I'm very, very backwards.
Clearly. Because you know what? You know what could make that Heineken be more of a morning drink?
What's that?
Add some ginger ale to it or some orange juice.
To Heineken?
Yeah, why not? Or lime.
Heineken?
Lime juice. If you wanna
Lime juice is one thing, but you said some OJ?
Or orange juice or ginger ale.
I don't know about no OJ. Maybe, I don't know about no, I'm not 100% about the ginger ale either, but lime juice, okay. But,
Let's go with the lime juice then.
Lime juice, okay, lime juice.
That would make it a breakfast drink.
Yeah. Gotcha.
See, that's what happens when you get breakfast tips from Starr Keels. Yeah, you definitely want to get breakfast tips from a person who can put different kind of things in her mouth. Oatmeal.
Different
pickles,
kinds of things.
Different kind of things in her mouth.
In her mouth.
In her.
Start off
That's
with
how we start off the show. That's how we start off the show, ladies and gentlemen. That's how we start off the show. Oh man, how was everyone's week? How was everyone's weekend and week and all that great stuff?
Oh man, I got so much to say about my particular weekend. Two great things happened to me, and indirectly, but it's still, I would say, to me anyway.
It didn't involve the Braves parade, did it? Because we're gonna talk about that.
No, it ain't involved that. No. I mean, shouts out to the Braves, yes.
Yeah, I got my Braves cap. As you
got the Braves cap, the little A.
I want one.
And guess what? We're gonna get into your weekend, Rollem. But guess what? This Braves cap that I'm wearing, you cannot get it from Amazon.
You cannot get it from Amazon?
You cannot get it from Amazon.
You got it from Dick's Sporting Goods.
I got it from, I didn't get it from Walters. No. I haven't even been inside Walters in a long time. No, I got it online. I'm one of the millions of people now that are getting things online. I don't do the shopping stuff anymore.
Right.
Amazon is my go-to, but I do need to go back into going in the stores. Actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, not too long ago, I did go into Old Navy. I did go into Old Navy, got me a pair of pants, a t-shirt.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, don't get it twisted, ladies and gentlemen. I do support Black-owned businesses. I do support Black-owned businesses, but I switch it up at times. Okay, so don't come after me. Don't come after me talking about, oh, Sean Garvey with a name like Sean Garvey shopping at Old Navy. Like, come on, man. Look, there are Black folks that work at Old Navy.
Thank you. The whole crew, manager to customer service, all that.
Got that hat from?
You know what? To be honest with you, I forgot where I got the cap from. I forgot. But that's why. But here's the thing. When I noticed that I couldn't find it or couldn't get it on Amazon, I just went on Google. Everything is Googleable, ladies and gentlemen. I just type in vintage Atlanta Braves cap. And once I typed that in Google, it sent me different links of where this particular cap can be purchased at. So to describe our radio listeners, because they cannot see it, is an old vintage 80s Atlanta Braves cap in which the iconic Hank Aaron wore, and many other of the Atlanta Braves players. This was like the original Atlanta Braves cap before the one that you see nowadays from a lot of people that wear the Atlanta Braves cap. Not the modern one, not the modern day version one, but I'm talking about the old school Atlanta Braves cap.
Capital A.
With a cap, yeah, it's a lowercase a.
What you have is a lowercase, but what they're wearing now is a capital A.
Right. It's a very designing capital A that they have on the Braves cap that a lot of people wear. And I'm like one of the few people in Atlanta, maybe the only one in Atlanta who is rocking this cap. I know, right? I gotta get that sound effect. I'm playing the applause in the background, by the way. Yeah, man. But let's get into DJ. We'll like I said, we're gonna talk about the Braves parade from last weekend, of course, in the ATL. But let's get into DJ Rollem's weekend and what made him get that non-COVID-19 haircut.
All right, I gotta give a shouts out to young Sean first. That's the indirect. I mean, even though it's direct, but it's indirect. Got to give out to young Sean. My son has been dreaming to go into this one particular school. It's located here in Atlanta, but it also has this main campus in Savannah and has campuses in other countries, such as England and China. And he's been wanting to go to the school forever. I mean, since the 5th grade. It's been his dream school. Finally, and he psyched me out, was when I picked him up, after I got my hair cut, which I will get into, I picked him up and he told me, Dad, I'm sad. And I'm like, what are you sad about? What could be you could be sad about on today? And then he started laughing. He said, Dad, I got accepted to SCAD, which is Savannah College of Art and Design, which is basically the #1 school in dealing with art, the art industry. So I'm very proud of him on that. So need a clap on that.
That is an accomplishment.
For real.
Your son accepted to SCAD.
Yes.
That's huge. That's major.
Super. I'm very proud of him accomplishing this goal. Now he's got to get the money. So, but we're working on that. I mean, he'll get some scholarships because his GPA is over a 3.5, which is better than a whole bunch of folks that I know, including myself and everything. So he is over a 3.5 right now currently.
Now, is this a 4-year though? I just want to ask. 4 years.
It's a 4-year college. So we're looking at 2026, 2027, give or take a year and whatnot for him to accomplish that. Class of 26, 27, one of those years. Big time.
Congratulations.
Man, why do I feel like I'm about to cry?
I mean, I had sort of a teary moment when I did it. When he told me that, like, what? I was just screaming for him and everything, and it was.
What kind of scream was it? Was it like a
deep scream? Hey, one of those. None of that. So it was all good. What's up, man? He just know I'm ecstatic and everything. So he is on his way up, man, doing his thing. Young Sean going to become taking that young off, like how young Jeezy took off young and he's called Jeezy. He's going to be just called Sean,
Right. Okay, now that's the first thing. That's the first thing. Okay, so what's the second thing?
Second thing. All right. Yes, I got this haircut that Starr Keels wants to touch and everything. Want to put her hands all over. No, you can't do that. No.
I told you I want to, but I ain't going to. My fingers ain't going to be broken.
Reason why that I got this haircut is that I finally did the engagement photos.
Oh.
I went,
okay.
And here's the trail of it. I had to match one of my shirts to part of my wedding colors. My wedding colors are purple, black, and silver. All right. So with the purple, you're going to have different types of shade. And I went through 6 stores in Metro Atlanta to find this shirt. 6 stores. Went from Atlantic Station to K&G, D&K.
Okay.
What is that? Men's Warehouse. I went to no, you can't get this at Marshall's. No, you can't find that at Marshall's or anything. I even went to Nordstrom's. Nordstrom's didn't have it.
Wow.
So I finally had to go to this store in Buckhead called Casual XL or something like that. DXL. Yeah.
Why you didn't go inside Lenox Mall?
You can forget it. you can forget it.
You didn't want to go. You scared of going inside of Lenox Mall these days?
Listen, I ain't about scared. It's called about safety, and I'm not dealing with it.
Last time I went to Lenox Mall, ladies and gentlemen, was earlier this year, January, for my birthday. Mm-hmm. And I could have sworn I saw a German Shepherd outside with security. Yeah.
Hold on.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. I mean, even my mom said she wants to go to Lenox. I said, nope, you're not going to Lenox. You can go across the street, go to Phipps? Yeah, Phipps. You ain't going over there or go to Perimeter. Sorry, Lenox. Until everything is straight, especially after the shopping season that is currently going on now until next year, January, I ain't coming in there. Nah. Too many idiots. Yeah. So no. But I got the shirt and it matches. I took a picture of it, sent it to Tanya, and then had to go back and get another outfit. So I got 2 outfits for the engagement photos, and we did the photo shoot from outside to inside and whatnot. I'm not giving out the address, but it's in Metro Atlanta. All right, because I don't want nobody creaming up in there. Now, if you want to know what the place is, you're going to have to, let me provide you the information privately, but you're not going to hear it on the morning show. So yeah, we did this photo shoot, and man, it was phenomenal. I was so ecstatic and everything. Tanya was looking great. She had a brand new dress.
Like she's supposed to. Absolutely. You about to get married. Come on now.
Yeah. So everything was great. I mean, I was ecstatic about the photo shoot, and eventually, once the invitations go out, you will see a couple of the pictures up on my Facebook and Twitter and IG. You'll see them. Just a couple. You ain't gonna see like the whole thing. So
nice. Like, look at this. Now this is very beautiful, ladies and gentlemen. His son accepted into SCAD, and Rollem and Mrs. Rollem looking so fresh and so clean, getting ready for their wedding day.
That's right.
I love you say Mrs. Rollem. That sounds so cute.
Yeah, and y'all gonna be shocked when y'all see the pictures. You're gonna say, what? Hey. Yeah. Our family members love the pictures and everything and whatnot. So it's a beautiful thing. A beautiful thing. I'm looking forward to it and whatnot. So I hope people from Couples TV get to where I'm at and enjoy the rest of the ride.
Yes. Speaking of Couples TV, by the way, Couples TV is one of our proud supporters of the Beat Break Morning Show. And we have a website dedicated to those that want to get on Couple through us, ladies and gentlemen. So go to couple.com/radio. That's couple.com/radio. And tell them that the Beat Break Morning Show sent you over to Couple. And if you're not, familiar with Couple, it's basically an online virtual speed dating platform where you can meet and see singles in your local area in real time. This is not no ordinary dating app. This is not no Tinder, no Bumble, no Hinge, or any of that.
No Plenty of Fish.
Hell no. Hell to the no. It's a virtual speed dating. You're only going to have 3 minutes to talk to a dater and build a chemistry, build a connection from there and see where it goes, see if you're going to get that number or not. But try couple.com/radio and let them know that the Beat Break Morning Show sent you, all right? So I just thought I'd drop that plug there for a second. All right, Starr, Keels, how was your weekend or your week?
Well, I'll say this. I was on couples.com, okay? today, and it was lit. It was lit. Couples.com was lit today. It was turned up. The after party room was popping. Okay, so shout outs to couples.com. My week has been real busy. Y'all know I'm in DC, working. But I was able to kind of like get away for the weekend and try some of the food because DC has some of the best food ever and the best variety ever. So I got to try some good food, different cultures and stuff like that. So it was kind of cute. You know, I didn't do too much because I've been getting up way early than I am usually used to, but I'll be all right.
Did you eat with the prayers?
Did I eat with the what?
The prayers. President.
No, I did not eat with the president, but what I did do was eat in front of the White House. I sure was munching on my bagel as I walked to work in front of the White House. Yes.
Okay.
So I was like about this close to eating my bagel with the president.
Okay. About 50 yards.
Share none of my damn bagel with him.
About 50 yards from where he was at. Okay. All right.
Why you won't share your bagel with President Biden?
Look at them lips. You think I want to share my bagel with him? No.
I was about to do the most silliest impression of Joe Biden, of President Joe Biden, but I don't know if it's gonna go left or right or whatever.
Wow.
I just wanna have a taste. I wanna have a taste of your bagel. Can I just get a taste of your bagel? Please.
Oh, damn.
And that's more of a reason for me to say goddamn no. Ugh. No.
Oh man.
Wow.
Now let's go back into time real quick. You're the same age or maybe a few years younger and whatnot. And Barack is in there.
Oh yeah.
What would you say? Would you share that bagel with Barack?
Yeah. President Barack Obama.
I'll share that bagel with Michelle.
Ooh.
Oh, she basically just gonna walk past. She's gonna basically walk past President Obama.
I want to go to the Queen Bee, baby. I want that boss to get a bite of that bagel, baby. Rub some of that off on me, baby. I want some of that.
The hell with Barack. I want some of that shit.
Michelle made it very clear that Barack wouldn't be a goddamn thing without her. Okay, so look, I want her to bite on my bagel, baby. I want some of that star power.
Wow.
Wow. Matter of fact, I'll let Michelle can lick on my bagel. I just want her to lick around the edges. And then
my goodness. You don't want her to lick in the hole? You don't want her to lick in the hole?
She can stick that tongue in that hole of that bagel. And I'm gonna eat it right after her too.
Hey, did it have any sesame seeds on there so it can have a little thing just hanging down and all that in the hole right there?
You're taking it too far. You're taking it too far.
All I can say is, where is that damn sound effect?
You know what sound effect I would use, Sean? My favorite one.
Oh, here it is. I got it. Oh man, that you know that got me thinking about something right here. What? This is how Starr would sound if Michelle Obama was eating her bagel. That's exactly how it would sound if Michelle Obama was eating Starr Keels' bagel. Let me play it one more time. I know I'm going to hell for this.
Whatever.
Yeah, that's how it would definitely sound if Michelle Obama was eating Starr Keels' bagel.
Shouts out to Michelle. Keep doing your thing, girl.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh man, I will let you in on what happened to me over the weekend later on in the program as I collect myself from this part of the conversation right here on the Beat Break Morning Show, because we got so much to unpack, ladies and gentlemen. And another action-packed morning show as always. Fake news and not fake news coming up in just a few moments by yours truly, Sean Garvey. And plus we got the trending report by Starr Keels. Something is always trending on social media. You know, some of it is good and some of it is not good. Some of you all just cannot stop doing dumb stuff. I mean, I swear to goodness, you are giving us more ammo than what we need. Dead ass. So we got the trending report, sports with DJ Rollem, and let's see what else we got. We're gonna have to do another extension of Sean Garvey's mic drop rants. We're gonna keep it hip hop. We gotta drop a mic. We gotta drop two mics, DJ Rollem and Starr Keels, on these people here in the mic drop rants.
I can't wait.
You know it. And of course, later on in the program, ladies and gentlemen, we got a legendary, iconic artist, producer, actor, philanthropist, author, the RZA is going to be coming through. Wu-Tang Clan, #1.
Whoop, whoop.
He's going to be joining with us right here on the Beat Break Morning Show later on to talk about plant grants and why it is important to eat more vegetables and to become a vegan.
I love it.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And what I'm going to talk about, what happened to me during last weekend, coincides with the interview that we're going to be conducting with the RZA later on in the program. Yeah. Right. Yeah, man. Right. I'm telling you, I am really, really starting to become more and more serious into this vegan lifestyle. For real. Right. I may not go all the way vegan, you know what I mean? I may not go all the way vegan. I might be I forgot what people call it, but you can eat chicken and fish or fish and seafood, but not all the other meats.
Pescatarian.
That's it? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because I did meet one. I did meet a woman who only eats seafood and fish, but doesn't eat meat at all. And she got a lot of vegan stuff on the menu. So we're going to get into that a little bit later in the program. And then, you know what we got to do, ladies and gentlemen, and it's the reason why I got on this Braves cap on. Recap from last weekend's Braves parade in the ATL. The good, the bad, and the hell no. The good, the bad, and the hell no. Yeah, man. So we're going to talk about it right here on the Beat Break Morning Show, all right? Oh, and I cannot forget to mention, ladies and gentlemen, DJ Rollem got the caffeine and energy drink mix. Oh, my God. That's coming up later on in the program as well, too. Oh, my goodness. Dedicated to the Wu-Tang Clan, speaking of the RZA. Yeah. All right? Yeah, man. So let's get into it. Let's get into some fake news or not fake news, ladies and gentlemen, right here on the Beat Break Morning Show. Don't forget to add us at Beat Break Radio and Cash App us. If you are liking what you are hearing and you want to support the movement, Cash App us, $reach the #1 communications. That's $reach the #1 communications.
All right. You can always follow me at DJ.
Okay, so fake news, not fake news.
I was going to follow where you can follow me at. I'm sorry, my bad.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. Damn. Gotta love live radio. Where can people follow you at, DJ Rollem?
Always follow me at DJ Rollem on IG and Twitter. DJ Rollem Townsend on Facebook. Come message me for some good rates.
Okay.
Always.
Get those good rates. Get that good rates. And Starr Keels, where can people follow you at?
You guys can always follow me on She Talk Atlanta on Instagram and Facebook. And that's where I talk that talk. Y'all know what's up. And also for those who keep on asking me about partnering up with real estate investing or getting a part of my program, follow me at Real Estate is Life Atlanta on Instagram and Facebook.
All right, that's what it is. And of course, Sean Garvey, Facebook, Sean Garvey ATL, Twitter, Instagram. All right, let's get into the fake news and not fake news. And for my new listeners and viewers out there, this is the part of the show where I give you all a story and you tell me whether it's fake or not fake. Okay, fake news and not fake news. Now get this, okay? Let's see here. An artist becomes the first artist to be paid in Bitcoin, receives $1 million or $1 million advance from Def Jam. Fake news or not fake news? This particular artist becomes the first artist to be paid in Bitcoin, receives $1 million advance from Def Jam. Fake news or not fake news?
Not fake news.
Starr says not fake news. What do you say, DJ Rollem?
Because you put Def Jam in it, I'm going to say it's not fake.
It's not fake. Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is fake.
Wait a minute, with Def Jam?
Oh.
It is fake. But
Dang.
it didn't come from Def Jam, though.
Oh, because I knew about that when you said Def Jam. See, that's what caught me with the Def Jam part. God.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Okay, so this Atlanta-based rapper by the name of Money Man received his 7-figure advance in Bitcoin from a label by the name of Empire. What you see the irony in this?
Man, are you for
There was
real,
once upon a
man?
time a TV show called Empire on Fox.
Right. And I'm thinking like a real record company is called Empire. I mean,
Yeah.
real, not fictional.
Yeah, man. So yes, this Atlanta rapper Money Man, the name speaks for itself if he's getting paid in Bitcoin money. Okay. This is crazy. In a press release from Empire, the independent label, the independent label announced their first cryptocurrency artist payment, a $1 million advance to Atlanta rapper Money Man, paid entirely in Bitcoin. Now, back in 2018, Money Man bought himself out of his previous record label contract with earnings from his early investments in Bitcoin. So this man was already ahead of the game when it comes to Bitcoin. You know, Bitcoin is becoming popular these days, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you all invested some money in Bitcoin.
Can I say something about Bitcoin and crypto?
Mm-hmm.
Real quick. I'm not saying it's bad. I know it's real. I'm not going to say her name, but you and I, Sean, know this one particular person that knows about it and whatnot. But my question is, why are you getting so many daggone requests from people who want to share their wealth? That's my biggest concern.
Mm.
I ain't knocking you. You can do it. But why am I getting so many requests to join? I already said, I already know somebody in it. And if I'm going to get into it and get into it fully, I'm going with her. I want her to get the credit. I don't want no stranger just to say, come in. I could guarantee you 25 grand in your first week. I'm tired of hearing that. I really am.
But I don't know, man. I don't know how to answer that. I don't have a response for that. All I can say is that Sean will be investing more and more into Bitcoin because I am now seeing where this thing is going. Yeah. There's places where they are already accepting Bitcoin.
Yeah. Like they actually did something with this past Super Bowl or right after the Super Bowl that someone got paid in Bitcoin. That was early this year.
I mean, I wouldn't mind because nowadays, you know that you can trade, you can do bartering with Bitcoin, you can buy real estate, cars, whatever. It's companies right now that is partnering up with people and taking Bitcoin in exchange for material things, cars and houses and stuff like that. So why not? And just in cryptocurrency in general and period. So I feel like people should definitely look more into cryptocurrency.
Right. I'm not knocking it, but stop requesting me so much. That's my thing.
Because DJ Rollem finds that annoying, ladies and gentlemen. Stop requesting. All right. So yeah, but back into the story 3 years later, his new label is set to pay him exclusively with the cryptocurrency. Currently, a single Bitcoin is valued at nearly $67,000. $1 million in Bitcoin divides out to roughly 15 coins. This means that despite receiving a flat $1 million from Empire, the independent label in which Money Man is on, Money Man could ultimately make much more money than he was initially given in his advance. If Bitcoin price surges, that $1 million advance could transform into a much bigger chunk of change for an artist like Money Man. So we will see about that, man. I mean, you know, he's gonna keep that name forever. Money Man. A man all about the money. They call me Money Man because I'm making money, man. Oh, Money Man.
Mayweather's coming after him. Mayweather gonna be coming after him.
No. His thing is the money team. It's called the money team. He's the money man.
Mayweather's gonna come after him.
Money man, I'm out that money man. I'm the money man, all about the money man. All right, here we go. Fake news or not fake news? A pastor tackles man after he pulls gun out during Nashville church service, according to police. Fake news or not fake news?
Say it one more time.
A pastor tackles a man after he pulls out a gun during a Nashville church service, according to police. Fake news or not fake news?
Fake.
Not fake news.
Starr Keels getting it. It is not fake. It is real.
You trying to tell me the preacher didn't have any of his deacons around? That's what I'm thinking.
Deacons can be served as bodyguards.
Right, exactly. So that's why I said fake. I'm like, you trying to tell me your deacons ain't like, we're going to shoot the pastor. You're not going to help the man. he's the senior pastor at the church, and you ain't going to at least help the man. He got to defend for himself, and you're the deacon, and you want to get man.
Yeah, man.
I mean, I don't put nothing past what happens in the church. I mean, historically, so many things have happened just to the church and in the church. So when that actually sounds kind of normal compared to half of the things that goes on in the church.
Yeah,
people,
man. You know, pastor
in church, shooting, killing, hanging. I mean, come on.
Yeah, it goes down in the church at times.
It does.
Yeah, they do more than lay hands on you. But they definitely lay hands on you, but not in the way where you would think that a pastor would lay hands on you. Like,
don't let me talk about my Tuskegee days, man. I mean, was I part of it? Nope. Was I involved directly with it? Yes. Woo. Man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. So this is the skinny on this story. A Tennessee pastor tackled and disarmed a gun-wielding man during a church service on November 7th. So this happened recently, according to police. The man, identified as 26-year-old Desire Baganda, if I'm not mistaken, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, was sitting in the front row at Nashville Light Mission Pentecostal church that afternoon when he pulled out a gun and went up to the altar as the pastor was praying with members of the church, according to a news release from the Metropolitan Nashville Police Department. The suspect then pointed the gun at the congregation and told them all to get up, according to police. But then the pastor comes and saves the day. The pastor quickly tackled the suspect before any shots were fired, according to police once again. And the police also goes on to say that several church members jumped in to assist in disarming the suspect and holding him to the ground until officers arrived on the scene.
Wow.
He better not come out like James Brown. That pastor better not come out like James Brown with no cape and everything and all that. He better not. I might be old school. I mean, that's what I think of.
Congregation.
I feel good. Thank you, Lord, for helping me today.
Yes, sexual chocolate.
I can see that coming.
Sexy chocolate. Yeah, man. But shout out to the pastor. Shout out to the pastor for doing what he had to do to protect himself and the congregation, man. You can't bring that.
He's gonna get some new deacons.
I like that pastor.
He gonna get some new deacons.
Some new deacons. He gonna get some new first ladies, concubines. You know, say right. The church.
And the church say, "Amen."
Amen.
All right, and last but not least, and your fake news and not fake news, comedian Michael Blackson is People's 2021 sexiest man alive. Fake news or not fake news?
I mean,
Michael Blackson, ladies and gentlemen, comedian Michael Blackson. You've all seen Michael Blackson before.
He did, but I remember he did some type of interview where they were actually calling him sexy.
He is considered as People's 2021 sexiest man alive. Fake news or not fake news? What you got, Starr?
Fake news.
Oh, y'all say fake? Y'all was okay. Y'all was quick enough to say fake. Okay. Well, it is fake.
Yeah, I got one.
Hey.
I thought you were saying that. I thought you were saying that in celebration that, oh, thank goodness he did not make sexiest man alive.
He made some news some magazine, but wasn't that magazine probably.
Yeah. So actually it is Paul Rudd, actor Paul Rudd. He is now People's 2021 sexiest man alive. If you don't know who he is, he's been in dozens of movies. The movie I've known him from back in the day was Clueless.
Oh my God. No, he is not. No.
Yeah. Clueless, Ant-Man.
How did he become
Wait a minute. The star of Ant-Man is...
Yeah, the star of Ant-Man. Yeah, Paul Rudd.
They lied.
Is People's 2021 sexiest man alive.
They playing. It's a joke. It's not real. Can't be.
Is this considered like a? I gotta be funny with this. Is this? You know he have pre-pandemic sexiness, current pandemic sexiness, and post-pandemic sexiness? So is he considered as pandemic sexiness? That's the only thing that comes to my mind.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not a bad looking dude, to be honest with you, for a Caucasian male. He's not a bad looking dude though.
He's not he don't.
That's why I say he's a pandemic sexiness. Like
he gives me soccer dad. Like he don't give me sexy. Like come on. We got to do a recall.
I mean, who do you think?
Like who did they send the votes out to say who considers sex?
Some 50-year-old Caucasian women.
Pandemic sexiness.
I'm telling you, Boris Kojo needs to get his props.
You said,
Oh, you want to go light skin with it? Okay.
wow.
Mike Epps. What is the guy that played in Omar Epps? Omar Epps. I mean, and then the other one. Ooh, he was fine. Ooh, I mean, it's a couple of people who could be the sexiest man alive, and not.
I agree with you, Starr. They ain't never nominated Omar Epps for anything.
Omar Epps had been sexy.
Yeah.
Morris.
Why wasn't he nominated?
Morris what?
Morris Chestnut.
Morris Chestnut.
He looking nice. He looking nice.
I mean, dang. What about the short one that played Frankie Lyman and he played a Dead Presidents?
Lorenz Tate.
Hey,
I mean, come on, y'all playing. These some fine. They fine in person. Fine. Like dang. Like I've seen them. Yeah. What about them? Like they alive in the world, Craig, in the universe, in the galaxy, fine.
They need to put different levels of sexiness and whatnot.
Well, yeah.
I don't know who took this survey, but
because I'm like, I remember when Sean Connery was alive and he was in his 60s and was considered the sexiest man. That was some years ago. So I'm thinking like, did he need to have some categories going on?
Now from our community, it was Denzel Washington. Then when I seen Denzel Washington in the 90s make the cover of People magazine as sexiest man alive, it was like late 90s, early 2000s, somewhere around there. I was like, that's a one-up for us as Black men. That was definitely a one-up.
Coffee's needed.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so there you have it. Fake news or not fake news.
Wow.
Yeah, gotta love it, man. All right, time now for the trending report by our very own Starr Keels. What you got for us today, Starr Keels, with the trending report?
Yes, so I'm keeping you guys trending on what's going on out here in the world. So one of the things, my trending report today is called the Yay trending topics.
Oh Lord.
Did you say the yay?
Yeah.
The yay.
Or
as in Kanye.
The yay or the ye. Well, however you want to pronounce it in whatever country, okay? But the reason why I called it that is because it was kind of like a sequel, right? So you know that St. John and Kanye, made their little album together called the Donda. And they're going on their tour, they cruising the world, headlining. What's his name again? St. John is headlining in the Case We Both Die Young tour. So that is exciting. Now, you guys know what has been going on with Kanye, Kim Kardashian, blah, 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 divorce. Ooh, we dating new people. So now people are saying Saint Ye is going on a apologetic tour, and he is bringing people along with him. So that's why I said this had to be a Ye trending topic. So what I'm leading to right now is, that Ye and Drake, the top two most complaining, nagging, rapping hip hop artists in hip hop music in the world, Craig. I feel like those two nag and whatever. I'm not even gonna go there. But they were beefing with each other, right? So Kanye decides to cut the beef. So he makes a video with what's the guy name? Larry Hoover Jr. And you guys know who Larry Hoover is, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So for those who don't know who Larry Hoover is an American gangster. He's a leader and co-founder of the Chicago street gang. What was it called? Gangster Disciples or something.
Gangster Disciples,
Right. So
not God's disciples, but Gangster Disciples.
Gangster Disciples. Right. So you guys know he's in jail, and his son, who is Junior, Larry Hoover Jr., is kind of like, you know, him and Kanye West have been kind of knit tight, and they've been working on getting Larry Hoover out of jail. So Kanye West goes live and makes this video and gives a what is it, a token of whatever to Drake, saying, hey, I want to stop the beef between us, and I want to invite you to come on tour and open up with me. You know, we both have two of the best albums. Let's put the beef to a side, come together and do it for Larry Hoover to help get him out of jail. And Larry Hoover Jr. co-signed with Kanye saying, yeah, Drake, come on, you know, y'all cut the beef, help us change the world, help me influence other people to help get my dad out of jail, right? So
I don't think this apology tour, whatever you want to call it, I don't think it's gonna follow through. I think Kanye is going to step on this one and go back on his so-called apology, just like he did with the artist that he left out of the Donda album.
Hold on. Let me build.
Okay, go ahead and build then.
Okay, so that leads to this, right? So you guys know that Kanye and Soulja Boy, you know, kind of cool, big uncle, little nephew type vibes, right? So of course you guys know that Kanye left Soulja Boy out of the album and didn't tell him initially. So Soulja Boy, being who he is, what will he call himself? Young Draco, Big
That's
Draco.
what he calls himself, Draco.
Big Draco came through on him like, hold up, you tried to play me. I'm Soulja Boy. You don't do it. You know what I'm saying? You up in here. And so Kanye, you know, was petty Betty, as he usually is, real petty, going back and forth with Lil Draco, Big Draco, whatever you want to call himself. Now, Kanye West on his apologetic tour texts Soulja Boy and says verbatim, let me see if I can pull this up.
You're back on the album. You're back on Donda.
No.
On the deluxe. On the deluxe edition, because Kanye, he did say recently in an interview that he's coming out with the deluxe edition to Donda.
Oh, okay. So I think that's how he's gonna make up, because he said he just pretty much took responsibility for what he did and said, yo, it's Ye, love you, bro. I should have told you I wasn't gonna use the verse. And Soulja Boy just said, love you too. That's all I wanted in response. So now, right. So Soulja Boy, y'all know how he is. He'll say his piece, but then he don't hold no grudges. So Soulja Boy was quick and easy to forgive Ye, right? But Drake has not responded.
Oh.
So so Drake is like petty Betty number 2. So Kanye and Drake is kind of like, you know, they're gonna be on a petty street. So Drake hasn't responded, and I wanted to get y'all opinion about this because I know Soulja Boy has a sweetheart in general, like, and he's gonna be like, say his piece, but he just want peace and love. But Drake and Ye, I think that beef gonna continue.
Yeah, listen. I'm gonna bring up Kanye West again later on the program for a reason. And as far as Drake got a lot of stuff going on. I don't know if he is or if he isn't going to respond. That will be definitely up to Drake. I mean, it'd be something good for hip hop, because we've seen this play out over and over and over again. 2 artists of influence get at each other through records or what have you, and it takes one person to bring them together. I mean, look at what happened with Cube and Common back in the day. They had their own issue towards each other, and all it took was Minister Louis Farrakhan to come in and say, hey, my black brothers, my black man, y'all need to put this foolishness away and all that. So, you know, with Larry Hoover, hey, he might be that golden man, that golden person to help bring them together and squash this whatever beef or whatever you want to call it between Drake and Kanye. But as far as Soulja Boy is concerned, because I know he still feels some type of way about being left out from the album, and he was very candid about it. So I don't know. I mean, it's another case of hip hopper. I like to call it soap hip hopper situations. That's what I call it. Hip hopper soap.
Hip hopper soap.
I love
or
it.
Or soap hip hopper stories. That's the reason why you got love and hip hop reality shows, because guys get in their feelings a lot. Maybe more than women.
Maybe.
I'm just saying.
It's obvious.
I'm just saying. There has been more beef intentions between male rappers than there has been between female rappers.
Big
now,
fact.
that is a fact.
Yeah, pure facts.
That is a fact. But, hey, I just work here, ladies and gentlemen. What else you got in the Yay edition, of the Trending Report?
What did you say?
What else you got in the Yay edition of the Trending Report? You got some more stuff about Yay in your Trending Report?
No, I just wanted to know how you feel, but I do want to conclude.
That's how I feel.
Okay.
That's how I feel.
I mean, DJ Rollem, do you got anything to say about Yay and his?
Nope.
No.
Yay and his.
Sean knows me. If the crap don't make any sense, man, I don't follow dumbness. I don't follow dumbness. You know, you're looking for attention and whatnot. That's all that is. You're looking for attention.
Facts. And you know, I just want to say this. I really feel like Kanye West is this is another one of his strategic strategies as far as trying to sell his tour and sell the album. I mean, point blank period. Let's keep it G right now. He's trying to sell the tour and sell the album, so he's bringing attention to it that way.
Here's the thing about it with that, what you're just saying. That's basically what you're saying. He is trying to be unique on bringing attention to the album and to the tour, so he can make some more money, because he spent a lot of money at the places he shouldn't have gone, such as the Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta. I mean, like, you went through all this, disguising yourself, trying to make this big time album. And I mean, I haven't looked at the billboards or anything, but I don't think not one song is on the billboards, because you're not getting clout until you're on the billboards. They look at numbers. Wow. So if you ain't on the billboards and you went through all this stuff, spending this crazy amount of money for an album that's not even on the billboards yet, what does that say? So it's like this. I'm going to put another example. I'll say back of his mind, his competition is Jay-Z. They ain't putting it out there. If Jay-Z puts out an album, just by his name, may hit the Billboard's top 100, just by his name. Now, how long it stays on there is a different story, how it's played and whatnot.
Right.
So until you get that clout, stop doing stupid stuff to get attention, to think people going to get into your music. Just be who you are. That's it.
Well, that's who he is.
I mean, I understand who he is, but why you got to go all this extra stuff? Why?
Extra. I told you
That's why I can't get into it. That's why Sean Garvey knows me. I don't say much when stupidity hangs around. Yeah. When stupidity hangs around, I hardly say nothing. I let the stupidity go.
Which we got the mic drop rants coming up in just a few moments.
In conclusion, and that's a trending topic.
There you go. All right. DJ Rollem, what you got in sports today, sir?
All I got to say is the Aints ain't marching in New Orleans. They thought they gonna win in that fourth quarter with 1 minute and 4 seconds left. It was 25-24. And look what happened. In their town, in New Orleans. Man.
Look at Rollem taking shots.
Man. Hey, I'm not a diehard Falcon fan. And a lot of folks know this. I am not a diehard Falcon fan. But I can't stand the Saints, and I never will like the Saints. Period. So if Atlanta can beat the Saints, I'm all good. Now, I just can't wait to see what happens when they come here, because they're going to say, well, we're going to try to beat y'all in your town. We'll see. We will see. All I got to say is this. I look forward to that. And congratulations to the Braves winning that championship. We had the parade. Yeah. Man.
Hey, Tom.
All I got to say is, and this is what some spectators have said, that is the fastest parade in downtown Atlanta. Fastest parade.
Hey,
I'm like,
hold on. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna revisit that. Okay. Because I'm gonna fill everyone in on where they should have been at versus in downtown.
Okay.
Because this particular area, and this is excuse me, this was before they headed to Cobb County. They stopped at this one location in Midtown, and they did something which I thought was incredible. Or one of the players that were on the double-decker bus, they did, one of the players did something amazing. I should have been down there. And this didn't happen in downtown Atlanta. This didn't happen outside of 5 Points, because they drove really fast 5 Points and the other surrounding areas in downtown Atlanta. But I'm gonna fill everybody in on that in just a few moments, right here on the Beat Break Morning Show, the Beat Break Podcast. Sean Garvey, DJ Rollem, Starr, Keels in the building. We are the Beat Break Morning Show. We are at the top of the hour, and make sure you are listening to us on 101 The Vibe FM, and as well as Beat Break 87 FM, Thinking Out Loud Network, also on the Flow Network. We're all over the place. We are all on your streaming platforms. We're on Spotify. We are also on YouTube. We're everywhere, ladies and gentlemen, even TuneIn Radio. Just search under Reach One Network. Okay, time now for Mic Drop Rants. And this is such a great segue coming out of Starr Keels' trending report on Ye into what I have to say about no, let's switch up the beat real quick. Let's get into this beat right here. There you go. Mic Drop Rants. Time now for Mic Drop Rants, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. We're gonna focus in on these two influential artists. One is more seasoned than the other. But this particular artist, who is iconic, no doubt about it, is he needs help, ladies and gentlemen. He needs help. My drop rant goes to Kanye West. I mean, this is going to be funny, but it's not going to be funny at the same time. So, of course, he was on a recent episode of Drink Champs with Nori and DJ EFN. That's not how you say his name, by the way, but I always call him. I'm so used to saying DJ EFN because it confuses me when I say DJ Enough, because there is a DJ Enough. So I just say DJ EFN. Okay. He was on Drink Champs. You all saw the show. You all saw the interview or the conversation. Seemed like Kanye West had one too many. He started. Yep, he had one too many. We've all seen it. he was doing a lot of name dropping.
Wow.
In that show. He was all over the place, in my personal opinion. Of course, Nori and DJ EFN asked him a series of questions, including who he could go up against versus, his situation with Drake, in which Starr talked about just a few moments ago, his perspective on things. And then, of course, he called out some of the most influential people in the industry, like Big Sean. So apparently he said that his regret was signing Big Sean.
What?
Because he was, yeah. He said his biggest regret was signing Big Sean from a place of being disloyal. You used to be my homie, now you act like you don't know me. So he calls out Big Sean. He calls out John Legend, which I don't even know why he still.
Hold on.
I don't know.
He called out John Legend.
What?
He called out John Legend.
For what? Being happily married?
That was another fire shot right there. That shots fired. Shots fired.
You know,
because you got Kanye West going through a divorce, and John Legend is still married, still happily married to Chrissy Teigen. He also called out Talib Kweli, which a lot of people really didn't highlight that part of the show because, you know, Talib Kweli, he's influential too, but he's not a real commercial artist like
but
Big Sean.
Underground legend. Like
he's from the conscious community.
Yeah.
Of hip hop.
Where Kanye used to be.
Where Kanye started out. He started out with Talib, Mos Def, Common. He even mentioned Common, because Nori asked him, you know, as far as, I guess, best artists or what have you, Common or Talib Kweli. And he said, oh, definitely Common. But Kanye West felt like Talib Kweli wasn't as much as a great lyricist or a great artist as Common. Kanye said it out of his mouth that he never thought that Talib Kweli rapped good.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, opinion is opinion at the end of the day, but until you have somebody like a Talib Kweli produce receipts on IG where the old Kanye says something completely different, then, you know, it is what it is. Then, of course, Talib Kweli responded several times, especially on IG. He's known to respond back, fire back at people that says things about him on social media or what have you, or on any particular platform. And then he was on TMC. You got to see the video for himself, pretty much clearing up all that, what was said between him and Kanye. He basically started off by saying the things that Kanye has said in public has also been said in private between him and Ye.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, you know, political differences. Kanye was, or maybe still is, in support of Candace Owens' stance on things when it comes to the Republican Party, and Talib Kweli isn't. Okay, right. You have two different political views. Okay, great. But just because Talib Kweli has a different perspective on politics than you, now you want to be like, oh, I never liked how he rapped.
Yeah.
And of course, Big Sean responded on social media. He basically said I was just with this dude. Showing off laughing emojis and also making it official by saying that Drink Champs wants me to be on their show. I cannot wait to be on Drink Champs. So he's going to be on Drink Champs whenever that will be.
Wow.
To give his side of the story.
I can't miss it. I cannot miss it. I gotta catch it.
So why does Kanye West get the mic drop rant segment? Because I'm confused, ladies and gentlemen. You all canceled Kanye West maybe like 25, 30, 40 times. And he is still here.
Yep.
Y'all canceled him before he performed or supposedly performed at Mercedes-Benz Stadium earlier this year. He drew a crowd of thousands and thousands and thousands of people to go see him perform Donda Listening album. But I thought y'all canceled him. This is why this cancel culture thing is stupid to me. If you're going to cancel somebody, cancel them. Because to me, canceling is when you're canceling a person to the point where you don't hear them anymore. Like they're not on social media anymore. They are pretty much like somewhere in the corner somewhere.
Ghost town.
Like you don't hear anymore. Like just how they did, what's the artist's name? Chrisette Michelle.
Oh, yeah.
You heard so much about her before she did that performance with Donald Trump when Donald Trump was elected into office. The whole entire community canceled her.
Yeah.
Now you don't hear much about her anymore. But yet Kanye is still in the news. We're still talking about him.
Yeah.
But here's why I'm upset. Not just only at you all that say y'all canceled Kanye West and y'all really didn't because y'all still have hope that he would change one day. But I'm also disappointed in platforms like Drink Champs. Why am I disappointed in Nori and DJ ENF? I'm disappointed in them because you all know that this dude got mental health issues. Let's not forget, ladies and gentlemen, mental health is still a serious thing in this country.
Very.
People are dying. People are committing suicides and getting in trouble and getting arrested for mental health issues. Any moment or any day, we could get a headline on our phone saying influential rapper Kanye West dead at whatever age. God forbid that doesn't happen. God forbid it doesn't. But I always believe that every time I seen Kanye West go on a rant and in his interviews, I'm worried about the dude. I'm like, this dude needs to be on suicide watch.
Yeah.
And you got folks like Nori and DJ EFN capitalizing off of this dude's mental health.
Honey.
I get it.
What is going on? That's why I got so much mad respect for Sway Calloway. One of the realest radio personalities, broadcasters in the industry. When that whole thing went down where Kanye was on his show and said, "You ain't got the answer, Sway. How, Sway? You ain't got the answer, Sway." What did Sway say to him? He was like, "F all this ish. We can turn the mics off. We can turn the cameras off and talk about it." And if any of you all know the kind of person that Sway is, don't take his kindness for weakness, ladies and gentlemen. Because when he said that to Ye, I was like, oh, he was about to go to blows.
Yeah.
Look, I've heard in the streets that Sway got those hands. I'm just saying.
What streets you heard that in?
I heard it on the streets. I heard it from the street Starr. People that know Sway.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you got sources. I
got sources, reliable sources.
Okay, cool.
But yeah. You
Sway
know that Kanye is off the rails, ladies and gentlemen. Why are you all still giving him time and a platform for him to talk crazy, talking about SNL did this and me and Kim Kardashian are still married, but yet we seeing Kim Kardashian going on dates with Pete Davidson from Saturday Night Live, which I already knew something was gonna go down between her and Pete Davidson once she gave Pete Davidson that kiss when she appeared on SNL.
You want a cake and eat it too?
Well, she want to eat before her cake is cleared out.
No, but it's not a job about that. Like, if Kanye keeps going on this roller coaster ride of this whole Kanye West versus everybody, this man is going to end up losing everything. He's in the middle of a divorce with Kim Kardashian. He could lose his wife forever. He could lose his children. He done already lost his mind. And even worse enough, he lost his mother years ago. I guarantee you that if Donda was alive, she would definitely put him in check.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean, come on, you know it.
Come on now. You named the album Donda. You named the album Donda, which to me, in my personal opinion, is the worst album of 2021. And most of it isn't about her. Come on, man. Like, even Dre 3000 from Outkast 3 Stacks sounded like he regretted being on that song, Life of the Party. And the song didn't even make it to the album.
Wow.
Which, by the way, that was released by Drake, allegedly. All I'm just saying, ladies and gentlemen, is don't forget that Kanye West is still having mental issues and he needs help.
Yeah. And they should leave that part out.
Mm-hmm.
Really.
Yeah. I heard that Kanye West's appearance on Drink Champs was the number one episode that Nori and DJ EFN had.
Like I said, it's about money.
Right.
Money and views, money and numbers.
Here's the other thing. And you probably no one really thinking about this. When you're in this type of industry, I mean, at that level of what Kanye is at and whatnot, you have a publicist. Publicist is putting it out there. And that publicist is getting mad money because he's pushing stuff out there what Kanye has said and putting Kanye in these positions to continue his rant on his mental disability that is not being diagnosed correctly. So I say that his publicist is really pushing it just as bad as Kanye doing it himself. No one's saying that either, because you gotta have the publicist to put it out there, to keep letting the stuff keep build and whatnot from what Kanye says. No one is taking, the liberty on a high level saying that Kanye might need to be, treated for mental illness. No one is saying that on a high level.
Yeah.
So once someone says that on a high level, that Kanye needs to be looked at on a mental note, things are going to change in a heartbeat. But until that happens, that publicist and Kanye are going to keep doing it under Kanye's mind. And you would think that his soon-to-be ex-wife would say something and whatnot. She's just following the rant too, because hey, if I'm going to get a little play out of this, I'm going to get the play out of it too.
Yeah, because she ain't no team yay.
No, I mean, it's not a team yay. It's not a team yay. But she gonna get her dues in too. Like, hey, if I can get a little something, I'm gonna get something too.
And that's what she's about anyway. So
yeah. So I mean,
it's a given.
Yes. That it's like I just wish Chuck D would probably be the best person because he's on a high level out there. In my opinion, he is because of the stuff he promotes out.
Right.
If he can say something like that, then things may start triggering down for Kanye. He's probably keeping his mouth shut because he don't want to. If he puts his mind out there, now only other person may do something, but people look at him funny though. Ice Cube.
I don't know it just at this point. Who can save Kanye in the music industry or in the entertainment industry? It's going to have to be somebody of a professional standard that specializes in that type of condition. It you know, because I mean this guy, like, he's saying one thing, but then he's saying something completely different. You keep saying that you're a Christian, but you're doing non-Christian like stuff. You're saying non-Christian like things. You're a walking hypocrite. And, you know, I don't know where all of that is coming from and what have you, you know, as far as personal issues and stuff like that. But like, dude, you need to go get help. There's nothing wrong with getting help. We've had so many celebrities and people of influence go and get treated. So I just thought I'd drop that rant, ladies and gentlemen, because every time we see Kanye West on a platform or Ye on a particular platform, it's being celebrated. Like Kanye, to me, he's comparable to the guy that we seen on the MARTA train. Obviously, this guy is drunk. He's high. Delusional. He has some mental health. Delusional.
I was thinking this person's name. I was trying to get him up. This will be a good person to have him come out. If he can, because he has some clout. He has some high standards. This is an awesome dude. But I don't know how many people are going to listen to him on a Kanye because he probably wouldn't even say anything about Kanye. Dr. Cornel West.
Right.
If he could say something, man. If he can say something, that would probably get things started.
It would, yeah.
I was to make sure I say his name right. If he can say something to help this man get it together, I mean, it's going to be a triggering down situation, and only other high celebrities are going to help Kanye to a certain point because they're not going to give up everything.
Yeah.
So true. Until he corrects it, and then it's going to go down even further and further. He's going to be in a serious hole and whatnot. Like Sean said earlier, he needs to be on suicide watch. That publicist need to shut up.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Does he even have a publicist though? That's the thing. Does he even have a publicist?
I'm thinking he does.
Because he could be his own publicist.
Okay.
He could be.
Okay.
I mean,
okay.
Who allowed him to speak to that crowd of people last year during the presidential election when he was running for president, had on that bulletproof vest on? Who allowed that? Can't be his publicist.
Right.
Can't be. I'm just saying. So I want to move on really quick because we do got to get into another segment. I do want to do another mic drop rant because I did say I was going to keep it hip hop. And so this mic drop rant goes to Will Smith.
Oh my.
Oh man.
Yes. Oh my God.
I got some people already clapping their hands.
Oh man.
This is not shots fired at Will Smith, but we just need to have a Jesus. We need to have a Jesus conversation, a come to Jesus conversation.
Yeah.
Will Smith, if you're listening, which you probably ain't, But if you're listening, please, brother, stop talking so much about your married life and your past love life with women. Please, you're promoting that more than your new movie, King Richard, which I haven't seen yet, by the way. It's probably a good film. But you're promoting your marital love life more than you promoting the freaking movie. And it's getting on me and Starr Keels' nerves. I blame all of this on Jada Pinkett Smith and the word entanglement.
Yeah.
Like when she did of course, you all remember the classic episode, Red Table Talk. She had Will come to the table.
Oh God.
She told him what went down between her and August Alsina.
Yeah, that was bad.
Yeah. Uh-huh. And it went how it went. And then, of course, the word entanglement that Jada Pinkett Smith used in the conversation she had with Will Smith became a very, very popular name.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been the most talked about. People are still talking about it to this very day. So I guess Will was just like, you know what, the hell with it. I'm just going to let it all out.
Yeah. Why not?
Why not, right? But at the same time, it's like, okay, do you want the entire world to know about you having these thoughts and feelings to or towards Halle Berry and this person and that person, that you wanted to sleep with this Hollywood actress, you wanted to get with this Hollywood actress, you wanted to do this. Do the entire world need to know all of that?
They don't.
Okay.
I have something, before Jada, it was Nia. It was Nia from the Fresh Prince days.
Nia Long.
He was going to get with Nia Long. For real. That was going to be his future wife he wanted to get with before Jada popped on the screen.
Yeah.
So I know he's like saying, dang, if would all this happen if I was with Nia? 90% not. 90% not.
I don't know. I think that if Will and Nia got with each other, oh yeah, I don't think that would last long. No, I don't think so.
No. I think it would last. I just don't think he would have as many problems like he has now. Because what a lot of celebrities do, especially popular celebrities, Ice Cube, been married to his wife over 30 years. You don't hear nothing. LL Cool J, been married to his wife over 30 years. You don't hear nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Will Smith was married to Jada for a lot of years, but a lot of crap started coming out because of that Jada Red Table Talk.
Yeah.
That's when things started changing.
Yeah.
Because Jada want to be real and be 100 and all that stuff. That's when things started.
No, but technically speaking, if you want to take it beyond that, it started when Angela Yee did the interview with August Alsina.
Okay.
And she brought up the question about rumors of August and Jada.
True.
August said, Will gave me his blessing to be with Jada.
Yeah.
And it just created a snowball effect to the point
Big
where
time.
Jada felt like she had to address it.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. You're right on that.
So, yeah. But at the same time, moving forward, if you all about moving forward, then move forward. We just tired of hearing about it. Like that's why I respect the OGs, Denzel Washington and Samuel L. Jackson, who have been married to their wives for more than 25, 30 years.
Mm-hmm.
They don't talk much about their marital relationship to the entire world.
Exactly.
We've heard about some of the stuff. We heard.
Yeah.
Yeah. We heard of some of it, but it's not for the entire world to know. So that's all I'm just saying.
You know what? And I'll say this about them. I think they were trying to make a point about relationships being what you and your partner decide they're going to be. And also, I feel like they were kind of recruiting people to their community when they started talking about it initially, because a lot of people started talking about how good it sounds. Well, yeah, you know, I mean, they talk about it. So they were trying to make people accept what they had decided to be in their relationship. And although initially I feel like people did not receive, right, because of how it happened. Well, no, initially they did receive it, because you remember everybody was like kind of like understanding about the situation, like, oh, well, yeah, and wanting to be a part of that. Like, I want to be in an open relationship. I ain't got time to commit and do all that. You know, humans are not meant to be with just one person. And then when they saw the issues that came from it, oh, now everybody wants to change. Yeah, because I would never do that. I'm like, you was the same one talking about how you wanted to explore and do the same thing and wish you was more like Jill. Will, not Jill, sorry, Will and Jay. And so it's kind of like one of those things where it's like, I think for them, they meant well putting their business out there like that, but they should have never exposed themselves in that light.
Going back to those two other rappers I said, LL Cool J and Ice Cube. Only reason why Dr. Dre's stuff got out because of his divorce. But Dr. Dre kept that quiet too.
Yeah.
So if you can keep it's like this. And I know I'm bringing it up, but it's not like I'm bringing it up. You will never hear about my relationship at all on this show. Never. All you're going to hear is good. You will never hear anything trifling, and you will never hear anything bad. Ever. And we'll keep it like that. So, with that being said, when you're at a status, all you need to say is no comment. I'm not going to talk about it. Move on. If you don't like it, this.
That part.
That's
that
it.
Part.
Yeah, that part.
That finger.
Yeah, that finger. That powerful finger.
Yeah. I mean, all the people are going to hear about are my dating escapades and what have you, but they're not going to hear so much about my relationships with women in the past to currently. They just not. Right. They just not. But there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. My mic drop rants for the morning right here on the Beat Break Morning Show, the Beat Break Podcast. Starr got to go, ladies and gentlemen. She got to leave early. But before Starr leaves the building, let the people know where your followers and listeners can follow you.
You guys, once again, follow me on Instagram and Facebook at She Talk Atlanta if you want to get the talk. If you want to connect with me with any real estate opportunities, you're a beginning investor and looking for an experienced investor, please DM me on Instagram or Facebook at Real Estate is Life Atlanta.
All right. Well, appreciate it, Starr. Thank you for coming on the Beat Break Morning Show this morning, as always, ladies and gentlemen. And catch her on social media. You might catch her. You might see a picture of her on social media putting something down her throat. But hey, yeah.
You're gonna let me off like that?
Pickles is a good vegetable. Pickles are good vegetables.
Yes.
I got a pickle, by the way.
Yeah.
That's
we already know.
For our next show, because you know.
Okay.
I'm going to say some of it. I'm not going to say anything. Illustration.
All right, Starr. Catch you next
Bye.
time. All right, y'all. The Beat Break Morning Show, the Beat Break Podcast. Don't forget to Cash App us. $Reach #1 communication in Cash App, and support what we're doing right here on the Beat Break Morning Show, the Beat Break Podcast. Okay, so really quick recap on the Braves parade, DJ Rollem.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Your thoughts. We've been talking about it for days. Your thoughts on the Braves parade. I will say this. I did not go to the Braves parade for a number of reasons. I did not participate in the Braves parade nor the Braves ceremony at Truist Park. I wanted to, but I have my reasons. But I did regret not showing up for one thing that took place during the Braves parade, and I will let people know that in just a few moments. But let's say you, DJ Rollem, your thoughts.
I wasn't there. I just know that it was exciting. It was great to have that moment, because baseball is one of our historical sports in American history. And to have another championship for the Braves in 26 years, when they had their first one, I was down in another state attending school when they won theirs and everything, and it was a wonderful thing. And then, I mean, Atlanta, Georgia was making money. We just won the championship in '95, and then next year we got the Olympics. We were making money. And that was during the Clinton years, President Clinton years. You can quit or get fired from a job and go to another job the next day or later that afternoon, depending on what time you got fired or quit. That's how fast you can get a job and whatnot. That was the good old days back then. All right. So now we're current. We won another championship, which we should have had another type of championship, but I'm not going there and whatnot. But before the Braves won their championship, we have a soccer team, Atlanta United. They had a parade, but it wasn't a big parade like how the Braves are, because the soccer is not as big as an American history sport. It's been a international sport, and it just got ported over to the United States in the past, I would say, about 6 years and whatnot. So I'm glad that we have our own championship for soccer. So the only thing we're really missing now is an NFL championship and a NBA championship.
Mm-hmm.
Now we probably will get the NBA championship faster than the NFL. which is totally sad, but it's the truth. Yeah. And if you're definitely a diehard Atlanta Falcon, you know what I mean. It's not like I'm hating on them. You got to look at the history of it. Look what the stadium was built on. Old churches, not the chicken.
So
churches.
Yeah. you still living off of that common.
Hey, that's what the lady said. Going to have a big time facility for a second-rate team. I mean, you and I last year we went to Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Great stadium, awesome stadium. And the game that we saw with the Falcons against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, which is the team that won the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
what about this? I think the solution to the problem is just to relocate the Atlanta Falcons again.
No, that's not the
you don't think that? I mean, because all right, they're not winning any games. They're winning some, but they're not winning every single game at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And yeah, we can continue on pushing that whole thing along about the Mercedes-Benz Stadium taking over that section of Atlanta, moving all the elderly people and the churches away from that area. We can keep going on and on and on. about it, or we can just follow suit like the Atlanta Braves did, which of course they went from what used to be called Turner Stadium in downtown Atlanta to Truist Park in Cobb County, and take the Falcons over to an arena in Gwinnett County. And maybe they will start winning some games there.
With that being said, could that possibly happen? Probably so, because what people really don't know, unless you're a diehard Falcon fan, they actually practice in Gwinnett, called Flowery Branch.
Yeah,
it's where they practice at. I wouldn't hate on it if they did, but Arthur Blank is not going, because Arthur Blank is not going to allow that to happen. Reason why he's not going to allow that to happen, he put his own money. The news media is not going to say this, but he put X number of $1 million into that stadium. He wants a championship in that stadium. The only way it's going to leave that stadium if Arthur Blank, God forbid, if he passes or he sells it. And he got to make sure that he gets a nice, good profit if he's going to sell it. And no, he's not going to give it up that easy. And I think death probably will come first before he actually tries to sell it, in my opinion.
Well, we shall see.
Yeah.
We shall see. But it's all about the Braves this time.
Braves, yeah.
Yeah, man. So let me tell you about what happened during the parade that a lot of people probably did not catch on TV, because everything happened on TV with the exception of the artists coming out at Truist Park performing. Ludacris was there, Big Boy was there, a few others showed out. Okay, so before they went to Cobb County, they made a stop, not a pit stop. Kind of seemed like it was a pit stop, but they did make a quick stop outside of this landmark building in Atlanta. Not in downtown Atlanta, because I've seen the whole thing. They drove through, they drove past, like you said. They were riding dirty in downtown Atlanta.
Yeah, very fast. They were probably averaging almost 15 to 20 miles per hour when you're supposed to be going about 2 to 5.
It was like watching a movie.
Mm-hmm.
It was like watching a movie. You thought you was watching a teaser of Fast and Furious Part 10. I said on Robert Patillo's show on WLK, it was like watching Speed 3. I thought it was the trailer to Speed 3 without Keanu Reeves in it. Okay, so the location, the landmark building that the Atlanta Braves stopped outside of was the TBS building. Now, of course, if you know your ATL history, TBS, Turner Broadcasting, was the first network to air the Atlanta Braves game.
Owned by
Ted Turner.
That's Ted Turner.
Exactly. So there was a reason why they made a quick stop outside of that iconic television building in Midtown Atlanta. Not downtown Atlanta, ladies and gentlemen, but Midtown. Now, let me tell you what happened. There were people, because this type of event it attracted millions of people outside. There were plenty of people that were standing outside of TBS. I don't know offhand the number of people that were standing outside of the TBS building, but it looked like a lot. So while the Atlanta Braves were outside on their double-decker bus outside of the TBS building, one of the Atlanta Braves players was signing autographs. I've seen it with my own eyes. It was, what's the Braves player name, DJ Rollem? Ozzy.
Freddie Freeman?
Not Freddie Freeman. The short guy.
Was it the one that won
It was
the
Ozzy.
MVP, the one from the Dominican Republic?
Yes.
Okay, I can't pronounce his name. Hodge.
It was like Ozzy Alvarez or something like that.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. But yeah, he was signing autographs. So what happened was people were throwing him their Atlanta Braves cap, Atlanta Braves t-shirts, Atlanta Braves memorabilia, because they were memorabilia. They were throwing all of that to him. He was signing them, and he threw them back at the person or at the people that were throwing their items to him. I mean, just out of respect, though, you know, of course, he had no choice but to do that because he was on a double-decker bus. And I was like, yo, like, I can literally walk from the train station, maybe like a Midtown train station, to where they were at to get this hat, this cap that I'm wearing, signed by Ozzy. That's what I should have done. But I didn't think about it. That light bulb moment didn't click in to tell me that they were going to make a quick stop outside of the TBS building, and one of the Atlanta Braves players of the world champions that just won the World Series was signing autographs.
I gotta say this part too, and I know people probably saw some memes, especially here in Atlanta, saw some memes of how the Braves got to where they are in the World Series. No one, especially even the Braves, you can always dream. There's nothing wrong with dreaming. But when you are under 500 before the All-Star game starts, and the All-Star game was back in July, they were not a big-time contender. And back to the All-Star game, the All-Star game should have been here in Atlanta. Because of our current governor wanted to change the voting laws, that was going to hinder a lot of the low-income folks to vote and get into the polls and everything, and processing of the absentee ballot. They took the All-Star game and took it to Colorado. And when they had it there, you know, a lot of small businesses, because we're still in a current pandemic. People, don't get me wrong, folks. We are still in a pandemic, even though the numbers are dropping. We're still in a pandemic. We're heading to post-pandemic. We're not there yet, but we're almost there. Anyway, so since the All-Star game was moved to Colorado, a lot of small businesses lost a lot of money because they were thinking about getting some of that money back that they lost from last year, from 2020, because you couldn't really visit the stadiums. You had to be confined in your homes because the vaccine was being worked on at that time. The vaccine that some of us have taken, like Sean and I, were being worked on last summer, 2020. They didn't put it out in the public, but that's what they were working on. So with that being said, since the All-Star game was supposed to be here in Atlanta and went to Colorado, we were under 500, which is basically the margin of having an even season of number of wins and losses. When we came back, we were on a hot streak. We were on a hot streak. We got won our division, the National League Eastern Division champs. And now we were going to the playoffs, and we beat those. I can't remember all these teams, but we
beat the Houston Astros.
No. That's the World Series. I'm talking about the teams to get to the World Series.
Okay,
we had to beat two teams to get to the World Series. You got to do your divisional rival and then do your National League one. I know we beat the Dodgers. I just can't remember the other team that we beat. I think it was, I don't know, Milwaukee. I don't know. I can't remember. Anyway, so we beat those two teams to get to the World Series. And then, believe it or not, before the World Series started, we were underdogs for that too. And and I said this on a previous show, what the country was going for. The country was going for the Braves because Houston already won theirs about 6 years ago. So 3 states out of the continental United States, and including Alaska and Hawaii, Delaware, Louisiana, and Texas was going for Houston. The rest of the country, including Alaska and Hawaii, was going for the Braves. And there it is. We've got our championship. We got it first time in 26 years. Some people weren't even just born, or they were born, they were like babies. They don't even know anything about the first one and whatnot. I remember the first one. I know where I was when we did, and I know who we beat. The Cleveland Indians. They're not even the Cleveland Indians anymore. Mm-hmm. So they changed their names. So I forgot what their name is, but that's besides the point. So we are here now. We're world champions. We had our parade. But the only dilemma about this parade that I heard about and I read about is that why in the world did you boo our mayor?
Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms.
Why? Because she's not running again for mayor? It's because y'all think she's the cause of all the violence that's going on in the city limits of Atlanta, where these idiots were doing what we're doing, and most of the country had more high crime rates than any other time in their history. So you're just gonna blame Keisha Lance Bottoms for everything? Is it a woman thing too? Y'all blaming her instead of a him? Should have been a man running the show or something?
Well, it had to be the stuff that a lot of people didn't agree with Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms, because there was another woman that came to the podium before Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms. It was the chairwoman of Cobb County, Miss Lisa Cupid. Now, Lisa Cupid didn't get boos and all that negative energy and reaction from Braves fans at Truist Park when it was time for her to speak. So I just felt like it was more so of a personal attack towards Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms. And I said this on Robert Patillo's show on WLK. It's a time and a place for everything. That wasn't the time nor the place to express your frustrations towards the mayor who's actually about to get out of office real soon. So, yeah, there's a time and place for everything, but this was supposed to be a celebration of the Braves.
Right.
This wasn't supposed to be like a personal attack towards somebody you don't like because of their views or because of how they handle things. I felt like a lot of people, like, one thing to take away from Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms' term in office was the COVID thing and how she handled it. And I think a lot of people, the Braves fans, just didn't really like how she went about the shelter in place for Atlanta during the time where we were mandated to stay indoors and not go anywhere or just to any place while in the pandemic. So the handling of that, a lot of Georgians and people in that particular area of Georgia wasn't really fond of what Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms did at that time.
Even though she was just trying to save lives and y'all taking this personally to her. And all she was thinking about is saving lives. Because, when you don't be around folks who really don't want to wear masks. So it's like a double sword on that. If you're around folks, you can catch it. And then you're around folks who don't want to wear a mask. And she did what she did. You're going to blame that for her. She was trying to save lives because she was looking at the science. She's not looking at personal feelings. She was looking at the science. Not going on feelings. She was following science. None of us, you and I, still wear masks, fully vaccinated and whatnot, but we still protecting ourselves. Do we enjoy wearing masks? Hell no. No, we don't. But we're trying to protect ourselves because we don't know the next Joe or Joanne is vaccinated or not. We ain't going to ask and we ain't going to try to figure it out. So she did what she had to do. But you shouldn't, if you really want to blame somebody from Atlanta and Cobb County, me to tell y'all this, y'all lucky y'all have what y'all have, because guess who gave y'all the Braves in Truist Park? Kasim Reed. He didn't want to put another lease loan or whatever they call, mortgage loan, whatever, for the Braves to be at the former Turner Field. So you should be thanking Kasim Reed for y'all to have Truist Park. So that's who you should really thank and stop hating on somebody.
Thanking or booing.
Or booing, whatever.
Whichever side you on.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people didn't want to participate in the parade because of the fact that, they're going to Cobb County, they're going to get real turned up there. That's where all the action is going to be at. And they just happen to drive past downtown Atlanta where everything started. Like, they might as well change the name of the team from Atlanta Braves to the Cobb County Braves. Because the misconception, ladies and gentlemen, is that when they are playing at Truist Park, which is in Cobb County, that's Marietta.
Mm-hmm.
Technically speaking, that's not really Atlanta.
It's not.
It's not. It's an outskirt of Atlanta. That's just like if the Braves were to be relocated to, like, let's say, a Jasper, Georgia. If the Braves got relocated to a Jasper, Georgia, and you build a stadium for them in Jasper, Georgia, are you all going to still call them the Atlanta Braves?
I got something for you. Here's a similarity. Big time similarity. Everybody heard of this team, if you are look at sports or not. Dallas Cowboys. Dallas Cowboys do not have their stadium in Dallas, Texas. I personally went there. Okay, their stadium, Arlington, is located in Arlington, Texas, which is about 15 to 20 minutes outside of the city limits of Dallas. So what does that say? And basically, believe it or not, like how the Braves are in Cobb County because of a political thing, same thing happened to Dallas Cowboys. They were closer to Dallas. I can't remember if they were in Dallas, but they were closer to Dallas, the city limits to Dallas. Because of politics, that's how it got moved to Arlington, which is an extra 15, 20 minutes away from the city limits. Now, technically, believe it or not, the Atlanta Braves is about like the distance I said about the Dallas Cowboys Stadium, which is in Arlington, Texas, which is 15 to 20 minutes away. We're about technically 10 minutes away from the city limits of Atlanta. Yeah. Where the stadium is about 10 minutes off of 75. All you got to do is just check y'all's the county line and the city line and whatnot. All right. Technically, it's 10 minutes away from the city limits of Atlanta, if that much. It might be a little bit shorter, might be a little bit longer, but it's definitely less than 15 minutes from the city limits. So the name change ain't going to happen. Not for a 15-minute difference at the max. So Cobb County, y'all can have the Atlanta Braves, but guess what? It's still Atlanta. It ain't going nowhere.
Yeah. Hey man, we still got the Atlanta Hawks. We still got the Atlanta Hawks and the Atlanta Falcons.
Yes.
And they still perform in downtown Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
But do not be surprised if any of those teams get relocated
to another county.
Another city.
And they will, guess what? They're going to still be called the Atlanta Hawks and the Atlanta Falcons. They're not going to change to your suburb,
Yeah.
city, or county name change.
Right.
That's what happens in minor leagues and no-call leagues and whatnot. That's what happens in those type of situations. Like we have a minor league baseball team, Atlanta Braves, but guess what their minor league baseball team plays at? In Gwinnett County. They don't call them did they call them the Gwinnett Braves? I don't know.
No, don't know. Not that I don't care. It's just that, you know, it could cause some type of confusion to a lot of people, especially if you're not from here.
You can't have ATL Ho in Gwinnett. You can't have ATL in Kyle County. You can't have that. ATL Ho is in Atlanta.
All right, y'all. It's the Beat Break Morning Show, the Beat Break Podcast. We're getting ready for the RZA to come on the live line this morning to talk about plant grants, ladies and gentlemen. It's an initiative campaign in which the RZA himself is granting money to Black-owned businesses to have more healthier foods, vegan foods in their restaurants. So we're going to get into that in just a few moments. But to segue into that really quick, before me and DJ Rollem get up out of here, actually, I got to stay here and DJ Rollem got to get ready for the caffeine and energy drink mix in just a few moments. But really quick, ladies and gentlemen, I got to do another plug, but this is actually a free plug, and it goes out to the good people over at Chicago Avenue Cafe in Austell, Georgia. Not Atlanta, Georgia. Don't confuse Austell with Atlanta. Austell is a city outside of Atlanta, and it's a cafe in which I was a patron at a couple of days ago, actually last weekend. Great intimate spot, and I participated in a speed dating game. It was more of an in-person speed dating game. Look at DJ Rollem. He just changed his expression from 0 to 100 real quick. Yeah, I participated in the speed dating game. Met a very smart and attractive young lady there. But shout outs to the owner, Marilyn, for accommodating a brother.
Black women power. Black women power.
Black women in power. Absolutely, man. That's a hand clap. That is a hand clap right there. Doing her thing. But you're going to hear more about Chicago Avenue Cafe real soon. You're going to hear more about it. I think that this establishment in Austell is going to get a lot of traction and a lot of people to come and support a Black-owned business. Speaking of Black-owned business, she also serves vegetarian food. So before the game started, DJ Rollem, I ordered a vegan taco. No meat, no processed meat or anything. It was a vegan taco. I can't remember what all was in the taco, but all of it was vegetable based. It was all things considered vegetable. And I liked it. It was really, really good. Had the vegan tacos with the vegan fries.
A vegan fry. Well, I mean, technically, isn't a French fry a vegetable anyway? I mean, being real.
But I wanted to call it that. I wanted to call it the vegan meal. It was vegan fries and vegan tacos. Yeah.
I can see the vegan tacos, but when you said the vegan fries, I'm thinking like, wait a minute. A potato is a vegetable. So it depends on how you cook it. You can bake it, fry it, whatever the case may be. But a potato is a vegetable. So if you're going vegan, and I'm like, is it still brown? I mean, you know, when you fry it, it's usually brown, got a little coating on it, whatever, blah, potato, or you got another color going on. What kind of other vegetable ingredients were made into a vegan French fry. Just curious.
Well, you just gotta come down and see.
Okay.
You gotta taste it for yourself.
All right.
Yep, Chicago.
Didn't need a DJ.
Cafe.
Didn't need a DJ on Friday and Saturday nights.
Hey, we're in talks, brother. We're in talks.
All right.
That's all I can say on that note, man. But hey, speaking of vegan, coming up, the one, the only, the RZA will be on the Beat Break Morning Show for the very first time exclusively to talk about plant grants and more. Plus, of course, we got to give our roses to the Wu-Tang Clan in honor of the RZA for coming on the morning show this morning. So we got the caffeine and energy drink mix by our very own DJ Rollem. He's going to play nothing but Wu-Tang mixes, or Wu-Tang records, I should say.
Yep. All about RZA. All about RZA and his accomplishments. Y'all gonna be hearing stuff like, he did that. Now, you may not hear him on all songs, but guess what? He produced. Y'all need to check this out. You're just gonna be like, whoa, really? Yes, sir.
All right, man. We are all looking forward to it, man. That's coming up after the interview with the RZA himself, right here on the Beat Break Morning Show. And in the meantime, between time, don't forget to follow us at Beat Break Radio on Facebook, Twitter, and on Instagram. Of course, you can always follow me at Sean Garvey ATL on Twitter, Instagram, and DJ Rollem. Where can people follow you at?
Always follow me at DJ Rollem, DJROLLEM on Twitter and Instagram, DJ Rollem Townsend on Facebook. I'm telling y'all, I'm getting hits. Somebody already requested me, like, I gotta have you for my Christmas party. And I already did a Christmas party last year. That tells me you're a repeat customer. See, hey, because you know DJ Rollem gets down and do my thing, as always.
Yeah, man. All right. It's the Beat Break Morning Show, the Beat Break Podcast. Stay tuned for more great stuff and check us out next week, ladies and gentlemen, for another new episode of the Beat Break Morning Show. And I gotta let everybody know about my adventures at the book release signing for Dominique Chantel. We had her on the Beat Break Morning Show a few days ago. I will fill you in on what took place at the book signing release party. It's going to be a party. It's definitely going to be a party when Sean Garvey walks up in there.
Hey, party on.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Party on.
All right, y'all. It's the Beat Break Morning Show. Y'all keep it locked. Stay tuned for our interview with the RZA from Wu-Tang coming up next right here on the Beat Break Morning Show.
Yep.